Hi, in this video we will try to highlight max and min values in a clustered column chart, and we'll use conditional formatting. In this report page you can see there is a slicer up top where the year column is coming from the calendar table, and we will try to create a very simple measure so that the clustered column bars, the columns, the max and min values will be in different colors. So let us try to drag the visual onto the canvas, and for the x-axis let us use the month column from the calendar table, and we already have a measure named number of complaints. Let us drag that onto the y-axis. So it's a very simple visual. And you can do all the formatting. You can always use gradient, but I thought if you highlight max and min values, that way the user will be able to at an instant will be able to identify the max complaints in a month, in a year, and also the minimum values. So you can make all the formatting changes like shown here. You can add the data labels, you can change the orientation, you can make it as vertical, you can rotate them, and you can use all those options, right? So you can position them inside, end, or center, or whatever. It all depends upon the use case and based on your needs. So you can add the title in case if you want to add the title, and you can rotate the values there, and also you can do all those things, right? It is up to us, and there are a lot of things you can do in the formatting, and as we create more pages we will try to use some of the format options. So like I said, we want to highlight these two. For example, in 2018 these are the 2 months which we want to highlight, for example. So how can we do that? So let us try to create a new measure, and let me just try to increase the size so that you can see the code. Let us give a name to our measure. We will call it as max min highlight color month equal to, and we have to create a couple of variables. So let us try to create the first variable. We'll call that variable as a max value equal to. We can use the iterator function maxx. MAXX expects a table as a first parameter. Since we want to use external slicers on our report page, we will use all selected, calendar table month, and calendar table month number. Because we have sorted this month by using the month number, so we have to use the 2 columns here, all selected, close the parenthesis. And for the expression for MAXX, we will try to use the number of complaints. Pretty simple variable. So close the parenthesis, and our first variable max value is ready. The next is we wanted minimum values, right? So let us create another variable. We'll call it as min value equal to. We will use the MINX. Again, this is also an iterator function, and we will use the same code, all selected, calendar month, comma, calendar table month number, and close it. And for the expression we'll use number of complaints. So let us try to kind of format this, move it to the right, and close the parenthesis. And once we do that, we have 2 values, right? Max value and min value. So next, logically, next should be a very simple thing. We will create another variable named as color, and we'll use switch statement, true. And we say, hey, if number of complaints equal to max value, give me red color equal to, comma, red. You can always use hex codes here. And the next condition is next number of complaints equal to min value, and give me blue color, comma, blue color. Make sure that you are using the syntax correctly, and close the quote. And otherwise, give me light gray color. It's a pretty simple logical step, so that we will get those values here. In the return statement, we return the color. So again, we will repeat. We have created 2 variables, max and min value, and using switch, we kind of used red and blue for max and min values. Other columns will be light gray. So we are happy here. Commit to it. Once we commit, the measure is ready. All we have to do is next go to our visual, highlight it, go to format section, click drop down columns, in click FX, use the newly created measure here, MAXX MINX highlight color. So once we click OK, those columns are highlighted as expected. It looks pretty good. So as soon as the user selects any kind of year, slicer selections, those months are also changing colors. So you can do a lot of things here. You can sort the axis as shown here. You can sort the axis, you can unselect it. So if you want, you can keep it like this, or if you want from January to December in that order, you can unselect the sort. You can remove that sort. Let us try to remove the sort axis, so that this way any time user is clicking on any kind of year on the slicer, those values are changing. This way the user at an instant will be able to look at the months in a year and see the max and min ones. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.